Hi everyone, this is Zhecheng. I'm going to do a quick code walkthrough for iteration 3. Currently, we did not have the states management from our last part, but for this part, this iteration, I actually create a states management to check is the user login or not, and which start the user information. And the other states management, the important one is the language one. So we create two different languages in our app. One is English and one is Chinese. Since our app is targeted for Vancouver immigrant, so many new immigrant only can speak in Chinese and only know Chinese. So this app should be helpful. I create this file, which is our other provider, which will be also have our code over here, which you can everything. So this will make our states management work. The states management we choose this time is use the React Context API, and yeah. So, for example, in our profile page, this is the page to show user profile. I believe over here, this line will make sure use our React context to see is our user login or not, and set the language on the array page. So this language part is actually on array page. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So since our last iteration, we almost finished everything. So the only thing we need to update is the authentication. I create some login screen with some tests to make sure user can understand what this app do inside a page as well. Create some simple tests. And in login screen, we allow user, if they forget password, they can resend one. The code, I believe it's over here. Forget the password part. Yeah. And in the bottom, we'll show the model style here. So user can reset the password. If they want to sign up, if the password is too simple, we'll have the password handler. So password cannot be too simple. It has to have like the number and the letter. And if we don't log in, profile, yeah. So you have user language. If we don't log in, things will show like temporary UID, temporary user here, and there's no email, no phone number. You can actually add or use any function. Each function will direct you to log in. But in home page, you scale can use the contact. This one is no contact file, but this one you still can use the contact information. Which in here I use the clickball, yeah, this API, and use this API. So create this function, so allow people can simply click this to copy the clickball, which makes it simpler. But anything else they cannot use, so have to go to the login page. And let's just log in here. Yeah. So once they log in, we update our code a little bit in our detail page. So currently we're actually showing the picture. Or do I have no picture like this one? We can show the picture which storage in the image URLs in our listing collection, which will fetch the image here. Use the fetch image URL, and the image will show on this flash list with URL, which is in our Firebase storage part. We update the rules so everyone can read, but only login user can write, which is added their image. And we remove our message part, and we put our saved part over here. So currently we update our saved rules. In the last iteration, we did not actually just save each document for the listing, which is a little bit complicated. Currently, we use the update doc function to only update the saved array, which saved array only save the house UID, which is house ID for the file. So in our save page, it quite work like home page, but we only filter the part for the user save. which is this file. We fetch the safe ID, so we only filter the ID for the user. We fetch, but of course we fetch all house first, and then we filter the safe ID part. And then we use the some function to allow user to remove the house they don't want to save in here, so they can remove. Last we use delete doc. Now we use update doc since we only save real ID. And sign up login. Oh, the other part important is setting screen. It's the same. Wrap around with other provider, and inside with language setting, with the language state management. So it's direct to the with the setting button. It's to direct to setting screen, which will change all the language to Chinese. We simply translate all the file, all the text, and align to Chinese. I'm not going to show you guys all, but I'll show some here. So once we setting switch to Chinese, so except header, everything will switch to Chinese. Like everything, the information from our database will remain English, but everything also will stay in Chinese. Let me switch back. Yeah, and we create the function could cancel all the notification over here. So it will cancel all the notification we have. This only work for local notifications. You only implement local notification here. So in our log, yeah, to tell you don't have any notification. And I believe that's probably it from my end. Post listing. Oh yeah, and this search bar actually works for now when we use search for location. So see, to only filter location we want to keep. This one is quite simple. In home, I put like something called search match, which is new condition for our filter part, and we put this one for the return. So this is like our last filter. And yeah, since we did most of the thing in our iteration 2, this one is quite easy. We just do some style change, add a language, and that's probably it. Thank you.